Man, I didn't expect it to be this good. Arcane is a series based on the lore and characters from League of Legends. I wasn't expecting it to be underwhelming, but dang, it sure surprised me. Now let me preface this by saying I don't know much about League, so I went in partially blind. Things started a little slow for me, but as we entered the Undercity zone, I became more hooked in. The steampunk aesthetics, the animation, the character designs, it's just beautiful art. Within the first act, I greatly sympathized with the relationship between Jinx and Vi. Right off the bat, we see how Jinx is not confident in her abilities and is often belittled by Milo, but nevertheless, Vi still supports her. The first line she says to her is,
"What did I tell you?"
That I'm ready.
But later, when there's a chance for Jinx to help out, Vi tells her the opposite.
"You're not ready."
Vi wants to protect Jinx, and Jinx wants to prove herself to Vi. What I loved about this is they're willing to go really dark, by breaking the characters down, emotionally, and in Jinx's case, psychologically. Even though Vi just wanted Jinx to be safe, the fact that she tells her she's not ready just further feeds into her insecurity and helplessness, and we see glimpses of her starting to become mad, which is what propels her to create those bombs. And this is what I think is excellent writing. Her seemingly greatest moment of triumph turns out to be the most devastating trauma in both her and her sister's life, while also fracturing their relationship. This scene, when Vi punches Jinx, was so emotionally gripping for me. I could feel both Vi's anger as well as Jinx's pain and regret. Vi put everything she had trying to save Vander, beating up all of Silco's goons, barely making out alive, and when it seemed like there was a chance for them to escape, Jinx ruins it all. All that effort, all that blood and sweat spilled, ruined by an impulsive child. All this time Jinx has been trying to make herself useful, but Vi telling her she's not ready just tears into her insecurity and helplessness. But what if? What if she wasn't? What if this one new thing that she could make could save her whole family, while also being a step forward for her mentally? All that effort backfires. Her family is dead, and her sister stomps her on it. The fact that I was able to understand and feel what these two characters were going through simultaneously made the scene all the more powerful. However, the next scene straight up blew that good momentum for me, when Jinx just jumps into Silco's arms, saying Vi's not her sister anymore, thinking she left her, when really Vi's just on the other side of the block, taking a breather. I mean, I get that given the state she was in, she just needed someone, but honestly, a guy with a half-burned face, along with a bunch of evil-looking goons, should set off some alarms. Normally, I'd let this pass, given that she's just a kid and they needed to move the story along, but considering how good the writing was just prior to this was too much of a stretch for me. The other plot set in Piltover involving Jace, Victor, and Heimerdinger was okay for me, but nowhere near as emotionally gripping as the one between Vi and Jinx. This series is off to a great start. People who aren't familiar with League of Legends can dive right in and won't be lost, while fans will obviously love it and find many Easter eggs here and there. Apart from the two things I said about the Jinx scene and the Piltover plot, this is easily one of the best series I've seen this year. I strongly encourage you to check it out. 8 out of 10. So, those are my thoughts. What were yours? What did you like or didn't like about the series? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, see you next time.